Hey there again, it's Tara. It's December 24th, 2016. Um, so yeah, I was encouraged by my sister in Christ. I'm about to give her a shout out. She's probably not expecting this. Her YouTube name is Lily Girl. Her name is Flora. If you're not already following her, go check her out. She has an awesome page, and receives awesome word from the Lord. And she has encouraged me to come on and talk about my dreams that I'm having. So I am not getting dreams of, rapture dreams and flying in the air and like fighting demons and stuff. I'm getting tribulation dreams, okay? And she just helped me realize that, because I was like, once again, like if you've been following me, you see my Obama video, and I'm like, that's not the dreams that I'm praying for, God, but he's pouring out his flesh. He's pouring out his spirit, upon all flesh, but we're receiving it in different ways. So I have to look at it like that. So apparently I'm having the left behind, the tribulation dreams, to give as warning, that this stuff is really going to go down, again, I'm not sure if folks are going to have, how long folks are going to have the internet so they can see this, but prayerfully they can see it now, those who aren't saved, and repent, even from my dreams, because I'm not asking for these dreams, trust me, I'm not. So I'm going to combine two for the sake of this video, and they're not long, so I shouldn't be before you long. So the first dream, I'm going to try to, there's different parts of this dream, but I haven't put them all together, so I'm going to tell you the parts that I remember, and then a part at the end that I'm not too sure about. Maybe one of you guys can help me with the interpretation of that part of the dream. So let me just get started. So okay, so let me try to explain this. I had a dream in real life, of course, yesterday afternoon, so it had been December 23rd, and in the dream I dreamed that I called Lily to tell her about a dream that I had just had. So in the dream I had a dream that I called Lily to tell her. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So as I was on the phone with her, I told her that about the dream that I had, that I was with my sister, my biological sister, and I don't know why, but just listen. This is what happened. So my dreams are very, 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 very weird. Just FYI. So I guess we just finished eating or whatever, and cleaning up and everything. You know how if you put a pizza box in the trash hole, like without tearing it up, how it kind of takes up a lot of space in the trash bag along with the other trash, how I can do that. So that's what happened. And so, but she had finished her Chipotle and wanted to put her bowl in the trash, and I told her the trash was too full. And as I was telling Lily that in that part of the dream, I got a revelation in the dream, and I told Lily, I said, oh my gosh, I just got a revelation. The Lord just said that the ark was closed, the door is closed. That's why the trash was full. She couldn't get the trash in because it was full. And the same thing with the ark is full, it's closed, the door is not open anymore, or something along like something to that extent was what I said to her in the dream. So I got a revelation inside the dream about that. Now it's not really cool though, because my sister, bless her heart, or my family, the majority of my family is not in a repentant state, should I say, right now, and they're not listening to me, and they're not listening to warnings, and they're out of town even right now, just a few hours away. So that part is really actually sad, because she couldn't make it, and she couldn't get in the ark. She was too late. It was too full. I mean, it was full and she was too late. So that's that part of the dream. Okay, the next part that I remember was at the end. It was this guy, and he wasn't Cedric the Entertainer, the celebrity Cedric the Entertainer, the comedian, but he resembled him to me for some reason. It's a black guy around his size, and we were in a hospital. And I know the hospital represents something in dreams. Somebody help me out. But I don't know how I got to a hospital. So as I was walking towards him, he knew my name, though. He called my name out. He was like, Tara. He was just talking. He was sitting down and he was just talking to me. He was telling me about a baby he was holding a few days before. He was apparently at that hospital a few days before. And he was telling me about a baby he was holding. He was describing the baby. And he said that the baby had some type of illness. I'm not sure what it was. But that didn't matter to him. He just was loving on the baby. The baby was so beautiful to him. And he said, Tara, the baby was so pretty. I mean, he was just describing. He was so excited about this baby. I had never seen this man before in my life. Oh, no, that's not true. He looked familiar. That's what I was going to say. He looked familiar, but I didn't know how he would know me. He knew my name and everything. So, beside him was, I don't know if it was his bodyguard, security, or whatever. Because remember I said I felt like he represented a celebrity. So, but the person who was by him was somebody that I know in real life. And her name is Tori. And she's a police officer in real life. Or at least she was the last I knew of her. Which was about 4 years ago. She was a police officer. I think she might have retired, come to think of it. But at one point she was a police officer. And so, once she knew I was behind her, because I was facing her back and facing his front, so they were across from each other. And once she realized it was me he was talking to, for whatever reason, she didn't like it, and she whispered something to him, and they got up to leave, and he got up and grabbed his stuff, but he looked at me really sad because he didn't. You could tell he didn't understand why he had to leave. And then they left, they walked away. Like, she had like this attitude when she realized who I was. So, I'm not really a dream interpreter. Like, sometimes God will give it to me. But when I woke up, I thought about her representing the police, like martial law type of thing. So I don't know if that was the indication, but for whatever reason, she did not like him talking to me about this baby. And, yeah, so that's all I can remember. But I didn't look up the name Tori. I'm not sure if her name represents anything, but if anybody has any insight on that part of the dream that I had, please feel free to comment below. So that was yesterday. So let's get to this morning. Sorry, y'all, because I just be like, Lord, why I gotta have these dreams? So, guess who gets chased by drones? Yeah, nothing happened to the video. I'm just like looking, like I'm pausing because I'm like still like really. Yeah. So I'm getting chased by drones in my dream, and and once again my sister was in my dream again. But I really, I'm really praying for my sister. Y'all pray for her too. And I remember telling her that I was getting chased by a drone. It was her and another lady that I know that I worked with, another Caucasian lady. They were standing with each other, and I was telling the both of them. And at first, my sister was, she seemed like she was interested in what I was saying, and so I'm sorry, y'all. My neighbor's door is so close to mine. A lot of times, when somebody's at their door, it sounds like it's my door. I'm trying to wait till somebody answers it, because if it is my door, I gotta get up and go answer the door. But should nobody be knocking at my door. Anyway, I'm gonna keep talking. So, yeah. So I'm running from this drone, and I'm looking up, and what happened was, see, this is the significance though. There's a drone that flies over top of near my area. I see it almost every day when I'm driving home from work. Now I'm off work now until January. If we still here, I'm off until January 3rd. But the last time I saw it was Wednesday evening when I was driving home, and I always see it, and I be looking around at other cars to see if they see it. And so the other day, sure enough, I was looking up at it like this, but I was trying to drive, but I was looking like, like that. So in the dream, I was looking up at it, and I was staring at it. I didn't hear anybody answering his door. I'm very sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. Hold on. Just as I thought, it was for my neighbor. I told y'all. Okay. So anyway, so I was staring at the drone, and then the drone saw me staring at it. So the drone started flying down towards me, y'all, in my face. So I started running, and I got in my truck. I have a truck, and SUV, and I was able to, I don't know how I did this now. This is a dream. But I was able to crouch down, down below the steering wheel where the accelerating the gas is, right? I was hiding there. So I saw it, and it flew by me at first. And then it was like the drone was a human, y'all. Almost like a transformer or something. Because I heard the drone say, like it was a human. I heard the drone go, like, where'd she go? Then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. But it turned around, and I'm laughing, but it's not funny because I was scared. And it saw me, and then it like charged down towards, and I think the next scene, I think it was another scene next that I can't remember, but. The another scene I remembered, I was back to telling my sister what happened, and by the time I said that part, she like laughed at me, like kind of like laughed and like mocked or laughed at me like I was saying something crazy, but no, it was real. It was, it was true. The drone was chasing me. So but never like did anything to me or whatever. I'm just, I kicked it. Did I say that? Did I kick? I'm sorry if I missed that part. I did. When it came, that's right. I'm sorry. Thank you, Holy Spirit. When it came down to like the area where I was underneath the steering wheel, I kicked it like with my right, like hiya, like like I karate kicked it, and I like kicked it out of the way enough for it to like fly, and then me to get out from where I was and like run again. Then I remember the next scene, I was telling them and they was like laughing at me or whatever. But so I'm just saying this to say, it's really, this stuff is real. If I've seen it in real life, it's not, this dream isn't makeup. I've seen the drone in real life. I can tell you the color of it. I can tell you when it flips, and when it flips I can see like a red and like a green light or whatever. In real life, the drone, it hangs over top of I work in the Baltimore City, but I live in Baltimore County. But where I see it, no, now I have seen it hovering over Baltimore City driving, but usually when I see it, it's in the county where I live, down the street from where I live, and it's real, y'all. And I think the Lord is giving me dreams like this because, like my sister in Christ said, like drones is really probably gonna be chasing people. They can, if you don't know what a drone is, like Google it, look it up, but it's so powerful that they can't see the writing on your shirt from up in the air. Like that's how far away they can see. So it wasn't surprising me that when I was looking at it, it was looking right back at me, and I guess it was mad that I was looking at it, so it was trying to come for me. But anyway, so I wanted to say that I'm going to come back because my sister again, Lily, has encouraged me to share some dreams and visions that I had last year. I had a lot last year, and this morning I went over some, and I'm looking at it now from a different perspective then. A lot of them I didn't understand. A lot of them I understand now. So I just want to share some with you. to encourage you. Okay, hopefully they're a lot better than these dreams I'm having lately. God bless you. I love you guys. Bye bye.